How do you deal with rejection without taking it too personally or letting it bring you down?
Well, I'll go first with that. I don't believe there's such thing as rejection. Rejection is only for those that set expectations on the woman. I always believe that I'll stand on who I am, one thought, one mind, one way, and I'm gonna talk to the woman the same way. I don't give a fuck if she's a titty woman, ass, they have a big ass, she's Spanish. I don't give a fuck what she is. I'm gonna talk to her the same way. I can only do what I can do. I have no control over that woman. That woman has a right to have a boyfriend. She has a right to be married. Hell, she has a right not to even be interested in me. And I don't look at that. I'm harder on myself when they say yes versus when they say no. I don't give a fuck about what they say. It just doesn't. I just present myself. That's all I can do. This is who I am, and if you're going to accept it, you will. And if you don't, you don't. But I don't see it as a rejection because that means I'm giving the woman power. I'm giving power to a complete stranger over myself to make her to feel rejected. I'm giving her an opportunity to get on my dick. I don't run behind pussy. That's the kind of motherfucker I am. I don't run behind pussy. I give them an opportunity to get on this dick, and if they don't want it, I don't care.
Mhm. I'll just say, it's part of the whole process. I think a lot of times a lot of guys' egos will try to make them figure out ways to not, get rejected, or they'll try to, find, like, just for example, like, again, I'm so glad Barrett came up. Him talking for that long is a way to delay a rejection. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying? This is why a
Mm,
lot of times, I don't necessarily support like spending all this time and energy on a woman, because all you're doing is delaying the inevitable. Because if the girl is not interested, she's going to reject you. And a lot of guys think they have a skill to turn that around. No, there's actual women who there's nothing you can do because they don't like you. And all they're going to do is take your attention. So a woman who doesn't like you will still take your attention, making you think it's possible for things to go down. But what's going to happen is that she will reject you at the end of the day once you try to make that move. But also understanding that there are women who are not going to be interested also means there are women who are going to be interested. So this is why the game is about you finding the women who are interested in you instead of wasting time trying to delay rejection from women who are not interested. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the thing is too is like, would you rather reject yourself by not even going up and talking to the girl, by not even communicating your intent, by holding back, or would you rather get potentially rejected, right? By
Mm,
at least putting it on the line, by at least trying, taking risk and going up and,
mm,
and talking to the girl, right? Like a lot of guys reject themselves before the women even have a chance to.
True.
right. That is real shit.
It's real shit, man. I agree.
already. Any other comments on this?
Yeah, and I would just say too, it's like analyze, like you can only control what you can control. You can only focus on what you should only focus on what you can control. Right? If there's elements that you could improve, right? Like maybe your voice was a little squeaky, you weren't completely present in the interaction, you were thinking about what other people around you were how they were perceiving that. Change that for next time. Always improve on something. But if you felt like you were yourself, you left it on the field, then there's nothing you can do but just feel sorry for her that she never got to go on a date with you and experience what you're like, right?
Mhm. Real talk.